Our next speaker is Gerry Monroe.
I never go where I ain't invited. I signed up for 10C, ESSER funds. As I travel the country and I deal with school districts, I figured out something. That all of them are misappropriating their ESSER funds. Before I open my mouth and I say anything, I have my investigators do the work and find out what I need to know. ESSER funds. Young lady just spoke of multiple fights and helping these kids navigate that. Let me say it slow for you. ESSER funds. She shouldn't have to ask for it if you've gotten tons of money to address it. So now the question becomes, is what is exactly going on with the ESSER funds? You don't have to tell me, I already know. And by the time I get through, your whole community gonna know. And they're gonna figure out you've been defrauding them of their tax money. I know you're gonna sit there and act like, who is this man? The one mama warned you about. ESSER funds. I recommend you spend them on what they need to be spent on. And that's those kids that need it. You don't have a problem spending money on administrative staff. What about the teachers? I'm gonna stop talking. And while you're sitting there playing on your computers, Google my name and then you'll figure out who I am.
Our next speaker is Gerry Monroe.
Get the popcorn, it's on now. A couple of weeks ago, you said something that kind of set some folk on fire. Well, I'm America's worst nightmare. I'm a black Republican. I listened to what you said 15 times total. I didn't find nothing wrong with it. What I have a problem with is those politicians that came out to your neck of the woods who didn't have the guts to call out a sitting trustee that was indicted for stealing money from our kids in HISD. But you come out here and attack this man. He's a good father. He's a good community member. He's a great patriot. And you know what? I'm so sick of black people trying to find anything to drum up your Democratic friends to get to the polls. George Floyd dead and gone. Now you can't grab that no more, huh? So now you want to go after this man. Well, I tell you what. I'm the black man from 3rd Ward, Texas, that don't bow down to the Congresswoman. I don't bow down to the Commissioner, Rodney Ellis. If you need somebody to stand up for you, I got some good Black Panther friends that don't mind standing up for you. And if there's any black person in this room that's offended by what I'm saying, I really don't care. You don't pay my bills. And you need to get off your high horses and stop acting like that man did something major when we got folks stealing millions of dollars from these children. And you say nothing. So brother, my brother, keep doing a great job. And trust me, the ones that was outside of your building campaigning, I'll pay them a visit at their house at 3 in the morning and protest them.